Now, Asian hornets are an invasive species that pose a major threat to native wildlife in the UK, particularly bees.
However, rapid action to track them down, destroy their nests, has been found to limit the spread across the country.
Ian Campbell is from the British Beekeepers Association, joins us now.
Morning.
Hello
Morning.
there. Ian, just sort of, for those people who haven't been following that closely, what was the scale of the perceived problem, or as it was?
We've had an issue since 2016 in the UK. Up until 2023, it was at a fairly low level, and we were monitoring it, and the National Bee Unit and other agencies were working to sort of limit the problem. 2023, the problem really spiked. This year's been a bit lower, but we're worried that if we look at Europe and we look at some of the evidence in a recent study, the problem's not going to go away, and we really need to be on top of it, and we need everybody to be on board for
But
that.
as it stands now, is my understanding there is a hope, or maybe slightly better than that, a report that maybe isn't as bad as was possibly predicted?
What they've done is they've done a risk assessment, and that risk assessment is showing us that what we've been doing so far in terms of eradicating very rapidly and also the surveillance we've been doing has been having an impact, and it's limiting the spread. But it's not the solution. The problem's not gone away.
And do you want to just take us through the basics, Ian, as to why it's such a problem if there are lots of these Asian hornets?
We've got a non-native species coming into the UK. It's an apex predator. Nothing predates on it. And it's going to be a threat. It's going to be a threat to wildlife, to biodiversity, to economics, and also to public health. We would rather they weren't here. And the eradication campaign that's what's happening currently, that will be great. If we can keep it out of the country, then excellent.
What have people been doing to eradicate them?
The National Bee Unit go out, and when they get reports from the public of nests or they find individual specimens, they go out and track them.
How do you know? I mean, we've got this one here that's set in...
It's perspex.
It's perspex, OK. But they're big. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
It's a big, dark insect. It's much bigger than most of the bees you'll see, and wasps you'll see. It also sounds quite loud when it flies past you. You'll notice it. But it's also the darkness of it. But the lower legs are yellow, and that's very distinctive. And this yellowy-orange band towards the rear of the abdomen is also very distinctive. Those are the two key things that will help you spot it.
And so the eradication has been happening, but it still needs to continue.
Absolutely.
That kind of keep an eye on it, keep focused if you ever see one.
We need the public to be as vigilant as possible. To eradicate the nests, which has been proved to be effective, you've got to tell people where the nests are.
It's winter. I know we're going to get a forecast from Matt. We're not seeing the bees, obviously. Are we still seeing these?
Jersey and the Channel Islands have been worse affected. Only in the last week has Jersey found no new nests. So it's been a problem right up until now. It'll go quiet. In February, it'll all kick off again. The queens that have overwintered will come out of hibernation, and those we need to target as quickly as possible. We're hoping the National Bee Unit will run another spring eradication campaign, and then that will start limiting the process again. We start the cycle from scratch.
Ian, I mean, I know you don't want them around, but when you see these sort of huge close-up images here, there's something extraordinary.
These are bees.
Sorry, I was getting confused myself there, and I should have known better.
They haven't got the yellow legs.
The yellow legs, of course, and look properly. But there is something extraordinary about... I mean, it's like an apex predator, isn't it?
The people on Jersey, some of them have become absolutely fascinated by this creature. It is a perfect killing machine. I mean, it's like a shark is an equivalent. It is absolutely beautifully designed to be a very generalist predator, very adaptable, very successful, which makes it a threat, but also makes it, in its own way, beautiful.
Ian, I hope your bees are OK. Looking forward. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.